Hi, I am Tom and I'm going to present our work on unsupervised layered image decomposition into object prototypes. Let's have a look at this small collection of images. As humans, we can quickly identify common characteristics for these objects. First, we can isolate three categories of shapes, and within the same category, we can identify two types of material. Then, objects can have different scales and locations in the scene. Finally, we can identify a limited set of colors that are repeated in the images. In this work, we introduce an unsupervised algorithm that learns to decompose an image into object layers. Compared to previous methods, which use neural networks to generate layers, our key insight is to model layers as the explicit transformations of learnable prototypes called sprites. Transformations can notably include positioning the object in the image, changing its scale, or even modifying its color. Such a layered decomposition algorithm could be beneficial for a wide range of applications such as scene understanding, environment abstraction, object discovery, or object-centric image editing. Our proposed approach has three main components. First, we introduced a small set of object prototypes called sprites, which take the form of learnable RGB images with a transparency channel. We propose to learn another set of prototypes when modeling background. Second, given an input image, we propose to learn differentiable functions that output transformation parameters necessary to instantiate the sprites in a given layer. We repeat the process several times to obtain candidates for each object layer. Similarly, transformation parameters are predicted for the background prototype if any. Finally, object layer candidates are composited through an adaptation of the classical alpha blending, where the occlusion between objects is learned. This results in many possible reconstructions, and we introduced a greedy algorithm to select the best one, here in green. To summarize, the learnable parts are the sprites, the background prototypes, and predictors for occlusion and transformation parameters. They are learned jointly and end-to-end by minimizing a reconstruction error. Please see the paper for additional details. We apply our approach on three standard multi-object benchmarks. First, we discover for each dataset different object categories without any supervision whatsoever. Using instantiation of such sprites, our predicted reconstructions match accurately the input images. By analysis by synthesis, we can then infer their semantic segmentation where each mask is colored with respect to the sprite used. Additionally, we can predict their instance segmentation where each color corresponds to a different instance. Resulting image decompositions are shown on the right. Quantitatively, we compare our approach to the state of the art and demonstrate results on par with the best methods. Because we explicitly model the image formation, our framework enables controllable object-centric image manipulations. Given an input image, we can swap objects with other prototypes, change their 2D positions, scale them into small or large objects, and modify their colors. Note that we are able to render out-of-distribution instances like the pink sphere or the gigantic cylinder. We further demonstrate our approach robustness by applying our two-layer model to real images. When applied to image clustering benchmarks, our method accurately discovers one prototype per category. We provide quantitative results for these benchmarks in the paper and show that we outperform previous approaches. We evaluated the quality of our learned sprites on the left along with its mask when applied to a dataset of horse images on the right. Even in this case, the discovered sprite is meaningful and in spatial extent accurate. Using our explicit image formation process, we can reconstruct a given input and decompose it in order to extract the foreground. Finally, we apply our framework on raw Instagram collections associated to different hashtags. While most images are noise, our unsupervised approach is still able to learn meaningful sprites. More details are available on our project webpage. Thanks for watching.